back to another video. I am Sheila if you are new, and I'm so happy to have you here in my little corner. I am actually exporting my latest video that is going up today, which is a reading vlog, my first reading vlog of 2021. Super exciting. And also today is a side hustle day. So it's Friday, and on Fridays is when I really work on YouTube stuff and my business stuff, and I'm gonna take you along as I do all the things I need to do. I'm also trying to get back on a more consistent work schedule between my day job and also my side hustle with December and the holidays and working from home so much in December. I just kind of got in this weird December schedule, and it wasn't really like a long-term schedule, so I'm trying to work on getting back into just a new consistent work schedule. What I'm gonna do now is actually make a to-do list. I've been working on my video all morning because that was kind of like a priority and didn't really plan my day at all, just because I knew I needed to get that up. So now that I'm waiting on my video to export, I'm going to just make my little to-do list. I'll also show you my like new planner, weekly, daily planner situation, because that's also changed from last year because I have a new planner and I don't have a daily planner anymore, so we'll talk all about planning stuff as well. And the main focus really today is to get my like business stuff together, because essentially I took November and December off from my photography business to just take a break, recharge, and just kind of focus on YouTube, which is what I was really excited about at the time. Now that it's the new year, I have client things I need to take care of this year, and just trying to get my head like in the right space in terms of like what I want my focus to be this year, any goals, and touch base with clients that I have upcoming work for. So really it's going to be like a business planning vlog, if anything, so get excited for that. So I'm going to make my to-do list. When my video is done exporting, I'm gonna make a thumbnail and get that uploaded, and then dive into whatever is on my to-do list at that point. So let's go! Alright, so I moved my computer because it is so loud right now, and I wanted to show you my like daily planner system, I guess. We're trying out notepads this year. So this is the Cultivate What Matters daily notepad that I got with my power sheets. I've been using this so far this year. So here's kind of an example of how I used this yesterday. But I also have this daily pad from Cloth and Paper, which is a female Black-owned business that is based in Virginia. And I actually have purchased several different kind of notepads from them for like photo props. So here's like a daily pad that I purchased. I haven't really used this at all, but this is like the daily planner that's kind of similar to the Cultivate What Matters one. So I tried the Cultivate What Matter ones out already, but now I wanted to switch it up and try the Cloth and Paper one, which is what I'm doing today. So I think each one has pros and cons, and as I'm trying new systems, obviously I will see what works better for me. But for today, I felt like I just needed more space to kind of like write things out, because I don't have a very structured schedule. For instance, like yesterday with the Cultivate What Matters pad, I've been using this a lot for like managing my day job schedule and my side hustle schedule. So like, especially when I work from home, I haven't been really using this when I like go into the archives, but I like having the hourly time slots. That's something that I miss from my simplified planner. It just really helped me like break down my day. So this is kind of what I have for today. I have like my priorities up here. I really liked this. There isn't really a priority section in this planner right here. It's more of just, well, there's like a today's priority, but it really is just, it's a small box. I can't like write 3 things. I really like doing like the top 3 thing in terms of like getting stuff done every day. So I put my priorities up here, which is to obviously upload my video, which is in process, business planning, which really includes like brain dumping, what's on my brain in terms of what I want to plan for my business. Not really in depth with that yet because I haven't started that, and just really create an action plan for quarter 1. That's kind of the goal, I guess, of the day, is to feel more clear on my business for 2021 and specifically quarter 1. And I need to like do some client review and check-ins in my Asana and just see, you know, when I have client stuff, upcoming client deadlines and whatnot. There's a big note section here that I might use today. I don't know, we'll see. I think this would be really good for like other lingering to-dos. I really like doing like breaking my to-do list into like day job stuff and then personal stuff. So this is another planner. This is like a week at a glance planner from Cloth and Paper that I also ordered as a prop, but am now going to try using it myself. It gives me more space to do like a daily to-do list, and you can kind of see how I break down, like, this is my day job stuff, this is my personal stuff. On Friday I have like my YouTube to-do list right here, and then like my personal to-do list down there, and then I have like priorities for the week, and then a little like notepad section, which I am really enjoying. I feel really clear after using this for pretty much this week so far, so we'll see how that goes. I also didn't really talk about this schedule section down here, so it's similar to the like hourly spread on the Cultivate What Matters to-do list, except you have to write in your hours so you can really customize what you want those to be. So I just started at 11 because that's when I kind of started this video and exporting the video and kind of moving more away from my YouTube stuff I was doing this morning into like my business stuff. So I have like 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock, I want to start my brain down for my business to-dos and stuff. Obviously want a lunch break, and then my afternoon's kind of open depending on what happens with my business brain dump. This is just me trying out a new daily to-do system. Let me know down below what you are using for a daily to-do list right now. There are so many different things, so many different ways. Are you using like a daily planner? Are you using notepads? Are you using a bullet journal? Just let me know what your system is down below, because like I said, I'm experimenting and trying to figure out what works. All right, I think my video is done exporting, so I need to go create my thumbnail and get that uploaded. Then we can move on to my business brain dump stuff. It is 11:30 right now, which means I have 30 minutes to get my video up, which I think I can do, and then I can start my brain dump at 12 o'clock. So let's go. Alright, I need your guys' help because every time I make a thumbnail, I have so many different options and I don't know which one to pick, and I'm obviously trying to experiment with thumbnails since I just started my channel, so I like just having a single image. So here is my first option, here's my second option, but I also like having like the multiple images when I do vlogs specifically, just because I like giving a preview of what you can see in the video with all the different like snapshots of the clips in the video. But I will say that these look aesthetically more pleasing. So I guess the real question is, which one are you more likely to click on? 1, 2, or 3? I think I'm gonna go with either. I'm really drawn to this one just because it contrasts. There's like a lot of contrast in the colors, and I think that will stand out a lot. I also really like this one just because it's, I don't know, it gives that winter vibe. And I don't like the 4 screenshot situation I have going on here. So I don't know, let me know down below. I think if I get your feedback, I'll probably end up changing it if your guys' pick is different from mine. So we'll see what I end up picking. But my video is, ooh, it just finished processing, so now I can put in all the details, upload the thumbnail, and get that posted. hairdo. Behind the scenes, I've just been like, I don't even know why I stress myself out so much, because I just want to get my video up and I want to get it up at like a certain time, but I never get it up at a certain time, but I have to like give myself grace and be like, you know, it's okay. You're doing fine. Just go at your own pace. You're exactly where you need to be. So I think I'm just gonna like go take a little bit of a break. It's definitely past 12 and I want to eat lunch soon, but I do want to get this like brain dump finished before I eat lunch, just so I can kind of come back in the afternoon a little bit more focused. Break, to-do list, carry on. Snack break. So I came down to the kitchen to, one, get away from my office, get away from my computer, and get a snack because I'm hungry, but I don't want to eat lunch yet. Also, let me know what your favorite snacks are, or like work snacks, because I feel like I go through different snacks and then after a while I don't like them. And really the only thing I can think of eating right now is strawberries that I like packed to take to work, and I ended up not eating them at work. So I'll eat them now, but I'm trying to avoid chips, obviously, and eat more healthy snacks. I do want to get like Gala apples. I love like apples and peanut butter, but I stopped eating them a while ago, but then I watched like a vlog and the person was eating apples with peanut butter, and it like re-sparked my love for apples and peanut butter, because it's just a good, you know, protein post-workout thing for me that I like to eat, but it can also just be a general yummy snack. So yeah, I need to buy some apples at the grocery store, but let me know what your favorite snacks are down below, and like gluten-free or dairy-free snacks too. I have these like granola crunch things that, actually let me go get them. I have these dark chocolate and sea salt like granola from Aldi. I used to buy a lot of snacks when I would commute, because when I'm at work I just get hungry frequently, but when I'm working from home so much, obviously like I don't need as many snacks, so I could just like make a meal, or I don't get hungry as much. I don't know, but yeah. I like have these, but I've stopped eating them because these are mostly like a take with me to work snack. So I hope they're still good. They're still good. These are also really good with milk. That might be a good thing. Also, strawberries and chocolate are a very good combination. I'm glad we had this snack chat because it's kind of helped me get re-inspired to eat old snacks again. Also, look at Penelope. She is blooming. I shared in a Vlogmas video, I think, that she started budding after dying over the summer because I didn't water her because I left my house for like 10 days. But yay! We have some flowers. My mom gave me this orchid and it just makes me happy, and I feel like it's very metaphorical when it starts blooming. So they must have bloomed sometime over the new year and just sending me a message that I'm on the right track. Which also now reminds me that I need to water my plants. Winston looks very sad and Penelope definitely looks dry. I am not a good plant mom. I need to be better. New Year's resolution to add to my other goals that I have. Who knows? But yeah, let's water these plant babies and get back to work.
affected by this. You are affected by this. I just did a post on LinkedIn because LinkedIn's my new bae. I love LinkedIn. But I just did a post about this. I'm like, stop making things political. I mean, it's not even stop making things political. It's a human rights issue, just like Taylor said. It's human rights. If you don't care about us, if you don't value our lives, then you don't value our lives. And that's what it is. Keep it pushing. But do not come into my inbox. Do not come into any of my black friends' inbox. Do not come into anybody and say, oh, I really care. Okay, so I haven't done a rant like this in a really long time because I just have been protecting my own peace, right? I've been protecting my peace. I don't want to get all worked up. I already told you guys I'm not going to be releasing anything more on diversity, inclusion, anti-racism. I'm
back. I am back in the kitchen because the lighting in front of the window is just so much better than upstairs in my office in terms of like talking in front of the camera. And yeah, I almost just kind of like decided to step away from doing any business stuff this afternoon just because I got on Instagram, and my relationship with Instagram is so like on and off. Like I really don't go on there that often, and if I do, it's like once a week, which is usually on a Friday actually. I've just been taking intentional time away from the app for several different reasons, but mainly mental health reasons. And I got on because I don't even know why I got on. I forget why. Oh yeah, because I wanted to do like a little boomerang that I showed you that I was vlogging, and then I was like, oh, I can promote my new video that went up, and then, you know, just little things. And then I started reading everybody's posts and everything about what happened the other day at the Capitol, and I just got this just like swept up in this like in feelings of just anger and trauma and all of the things attached to being a person of color right now. And I just kind of wanted to run away and hide and not do anything with my business. But luckily I read some posts from people I follow and trust that were really comforting to me. And one in particular was "Don't Let the White Folks Steal Your Joy" by Giselle. I can't think of her last name. I'll link her Instagram account down below, but she is a coach. And yeah, it just, in that moment I realized that I'm letting white people and white supremacy and white power steal my joy, and I don't want to do that. One of the ways for me to be a powerful ally in this fight against racism is to thrive. And that's something that my former coach and friend Melanie told me, that just simply existing and doing and going out and doing things that fill me with joy and just carrying on with my life and doing things that I want to do and not hiding because of white supremacy is just an act in the face against white supremacy. So I get really hard on myself when I'm not vocal about racism or politics or just human rights things, just a lot of things that have been happening just in general and things last year. And I'm used to being quiet and just kind of hiding in the shadows when it comes to that stuff because I don't want to make noise, I don't want to put myself out there, I don't want to make other people uncomfortable and all of that. But I just realized, also learning that doing those things are safety, things that help me feel safe and are coping mechanisms for me, and there's nothing wrong with that. And to remind myself that I am doing enough, that I am out here, like I started a YouTube channel, I have a business, I am doing things and sharing my life and what makes me happy, and that just simply doing that and existing as a powerful human being that is a person of color is my way of combating this oppressive system that we live in. I was watching a video by one of my another coach online who I admire, Simone McNish, who also has a YouTube channel. I'll link her down below, but I always love tuning in for Simone's, just Simone, because she's great. So I just found a lot of comfort in, I think when I first got on Instagram, I just saw a lot of posts that were, just put me in a bad, not in a bad mood, just made me like sad and really like depleted my energy, and and guilt crept back in. But then I started just seeing more posts that comforted me, and seeing those posts just allowed me to get back to doing what I intended to do today, which was work on my business. And the interesting thing is that I opened up my inbox and I actually have an email from one of my clients last year who wants to book more sessions with me this year, so that's awesome. And a podcast interview that I did like last year, like last summer, it was a while ago, like went live the other day, so I was able to share that and reminded myself that sharing, like promoting my YouTube channel, promoting the podcast I'm in, just promoting me and my services is a way for me to combat racism and the oppressive system, and I'm not going to hide me or what I have to offer. So yes, I just wanted to come on and share that I thought about hiding and continuing this vlog later, but I'm going to do a little bit more. I did make my to-do list. I'm going to go show you that when I go back upstairs. I made some tea because I'm transitioning into afternoon focus mode, and we're just gonna get some stuff done. I'm gonna go easy on myself, obviously, and rest and not push myself and all of that, but I think just doing the brain dump was very helpful and productive, and there are just a few little admin things I need to do and reply to an email and stuff, like little things that I do want to get done today. But hey, I did get a lot done today. I published my YouTube video, I went on Instagram, I promoted some stuff on Instagram, and I made a brain dump. But yeah, let's just celebrate the little wins, because progress is progress, friends, little by little. All right, let's go back upstairs and do some work. Hello friends, it is actually the next day. Yesterday was a weird day. Before I go into that, as you just saw, I tried to hook up I got a new monitor. It's a secondhand monitor from George's brother, and I don't think it'll work with my Mac. I don't know why. George is downstairs right now, so I think I'll ask for his help when he comes back up, but I did connect it to my work computer, which is a PC, so I don't know if it has anything to do with the fact that I'm trying to hook it up to a Mac, and it's a Dell. I don't know. So kind of bummed that it wouldn't just work when I plugged it in, and then it worked in my PC when I plugged it in, so who freaking knows. So yesterday, I don't know, I just felt like I just felt stuck and like lost in terms of like business planning. Like I felt like there was so many more things that I should be doing, but I just didn't know what to do, or I didn't feel like doing. Yeah, so I thought I would just kind of share what I did come up with, because I came up with some things, and maybe it was just me trying to overcomplicate things as I normally do, and that I don't like business planning for this year doesn't need to be harder than I make it out to be. I think after the year that we've all had in 2020, like we just don't need to over plan for this year in any regard of our life, whether it's work, business, personal, whatever. I just really want to take things as they come, and that's kind of been the intention that I've, I guess, set for my business, is that I'm just going with the flow and taking things as they come. And really the only things that I want to do, and I'm trying to plan like quarterly, because I am not planning for the rest of this year, because who knows what's going to happen once March comes and so forth. So I really only have like Q1 projects, which is one, update my website. My website, you know, is okay, but I do want to update like my testimonials, and one other project I want to do is to update my packages. So I have different kind of photography packages, and I want to just like update them a little bit. But I feel very content with being in the photography space, and I think there's definitely room for me to grow, and I actually don't really want to grow. That's like the other thing I discovered when I did some journaling yesterday and just tried to find whatever resources I had that were like to help you start a new year. So I was just trying to like find some kind of resources to help me, and all the things I did just made me realize that I just want to stay where I am. I'm not setting like income goals. I did set like a client goal to really just book like 10 great clients this year. That's kind of all that I was feeling. There's no strategy behind it. I know like when it comes to business and profit planning and all of that stuff, you know, there's a lot of strategy and stuff, but I just really want to just continue working with the clients I have, because I actually have returning clients and current clients, and just kind of staying with them. And then if anybody reaches out to me, that's great. I'll kind of see if I can fit them into my year, but I'm not going to be doing any active marketing or reach outs or like social media presence. I don't know. I think I'm just going to go off of referrals at this point. I think that's my strategy, because I've already established a really strong foundation in my community and my brand, and I've appeared on podcasts, and I think just going off of word of mouth and like past clients referring me, I think that's fine, because my photography business is a side hustle. It is not my main income, and I've learned that I don't want it to be a full-time income. I'm very content with being at my day job and working in the archives, and that's kind of where my main income comes from. And then that allows me to kind of flow through my photography business and work with people that I really admire and really just want to work with, and not kind of like settle. And it gives me room to grow my YouTube channel, which is really the main focus and thing that I'm most inspired and motivated and excited to do this year. So my photography business is kind of just like my day job. It's kind of just like a thing that I'm doing to help bring in income, which is like so great. I can't believe I've like made it this far where I don't feel like I have to like hustle to grow. Like I've done all that work within the past years, and really the past year as I grew my photography business. And that's great. So now I can kind of move on to something new, which is YouTube, which is so exciting. And I don't know, like I've taken a break from filming like after doing Vlogmas, and I just wanted to film. Like I missed filming. I really enjoy connecting with you all, and I know I'm only like a few months into YouTube, but this is just something that has always been on my heart and mind that I wanted to do, and knew it was something I could do, but I just never made the time to do it because my hands were always dipped in other things, whether having a full-time job or trying to grow my business. But now like things have just aligned to where I'm able to commit 100% to my YouTube channel, and I want to grow it and take that, you know, see where that goes. So that's kind of like what I realized yesterday, that I don't need to do any like intense planning or anything. I did put some things into my Asana, which I will show you in a second. There are some things, you know, some things I wrote down, strategic things, but really my intention is just to go with the flow with my business, as I've said, and just really let the people come to me so I can kind of just, you know, relax and do what I want to do, which is maintaining my current clients and putting my effort towards them and YouTube. So that's really exciting to kind of just come to that conclusion of and direction for my business. I guess I don't feel lost anymore, because I've kind of just set the intention of my direction is going with the flow and letting things come to me. So that's really exciting. 2021 for my business is going to be so good because I've just kind of let go of trying to control everything, trying to control how many clients I get, how much money I make, blah, 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 blah. Okay, so I just consulted my in-house IT expert, George, and I don't think the monitor is gonna work, and I'm sad, but who knows. But yeah, I think to like round out this video, I'm going to show you my Asana and kind of like the different things that I came up with yesterday in terms of like just action steps and what I'm going to be working on my business like this month and through the end of Q1, which is in March. So let's go. All right, so here is my Asana and specifically my 2021 projects board. So what I really did is I just copied my 2020 project board and made it into an updated one. So really, this is pretty simple. I have like these different sections which are Q1, Q2, Q3, Q4, and I added the months in there because I just need to like know which months are part of Q1 so I can kind of like see that, like visualize that. And then I just put different tasks in here, which is like my like this first one's just general things I want to get done this quarter, and there isn't really a lot in here right now. I need to find and hire a new tax preparer because the one I've used for the past 2 years has actually closed her tax business, so that's a bummer, but I need to find a new one. Obviously need to file my taxes this year and then update my website. I think what I'll do is when things come into my brain or just tasks that come up, I can add them in here. So this is kind of like my ongoing task list. And then the next three are more like projects, like actual projects, which is what I like Asana because you can add different tasks to your project. So my big overarching project is to update my website, which is very vague. So I need to be like, okay, what does that entail? So down in the subtasks, I kind of just brain dumped everything that would need to happen in order to say that I updated my website. So I want to update my testimonials. I need to update my Photo Bestie services page. I'm gonna basically stop marketing like my couples and family photography that's currently on my homepage, so I'm gonna take that off. And then I just need to update my homepage like in general. I need to update images throughout my website because I've taken a lot of new photos that I need to put on there. And then update my portfolio page, and my About Me page is like so old, I need to change that. And that's kind of all the tasks for just website update that I can think of right now. Obviously I'll add things in as they come. My next big project is to launch, or I guess launch my revamped Photo Bestie bundle. So that gives you a preview of what that means. So here are all the things that I really need to kind of do to say that I relaunched that. I need to just review my current packages and pricing and kind of like audit it, I guess, to see what works, what I want to continue doing, and then decide on how I want to structure it in 2021 and update pricing accordingly. Make some goals on how many clients that I want to take on this year. And then really just announce on my Instagram stories, which is my main like place where I market, just to kind of tell people, hey, I've revamped Photo Bestie, this is what it looks like, go to my website to learn more, or just send me a message. And then I need to update my Photo Bestie services page. So actually I think announcing on Instagram stories will be like the last thing I do. One other thing I can do in terms of marketing is just reach out to my current clients or leads. I have an email waiting in my inbox about booking stuff for booking sessions this year, so that'll be my opportunity to kind of just explain, hey, this is what's happening, these are the new things, let me know if you want to move forward. So that's kind of how that project looks. And then the last one is just to update my photo packages. So what I really just put on my subtasks are the different packages, which is obviously Photo Bestie. A lot of these kind of overlap. My personal branding, I just need to review my current pricing and packages and see if I want to change anything or just leave it as is. I think as of right now, I'm content with how everything is. Don't really need to change much, but I think I just need to do a quick refresh of that. Also, same for my styled stock, like one-time packages. Just again, look at my pricing and how that's structured, see if anything needs changed. And the last thing is just my couples and family sessions. I'm not going to be advertising those on my website anymore. It'll be more like word of mouth and people that that reach out to me essentially, and then I kind of vet based on when they reach out. All right, friends, that kind of wraps up the Asana board and really this video. I think I'm just gonna end it here because we covered a lot. Basically, I know what I'm doing this year for my business, so that's really good. And the key thing I learned is that I don't have to overcomplicate things. Simplify, simplify, simplify. So that's really exciting. Let me know down below if you are a business owner or entrepreneur, like what your focus or big goals for this year are. Make sure to give this video a like if you want to see more business side hustle content like this video, because I don't know, there's a lot going on this channel. I'm posting a lot of different things, so seeing those likes tells me that I should keep doing these, or just tell me in the comments or DM me on Instagram, because I know a lot of my community that follow me on Instagram are interested in these types of videos, so just come tell me on Instagram. So yeah, I will see you in the next video. Who knows what that'll be? It might be bookish, it might be planning, it might be a work vlog. Who the heck knows? I'm just going with the flow because that is 2021 in a nutshell. So I will see you in the next one, and yeah.